That's we got in. Hey everybody. We're here. We're here. It's Monday. We're here to play D&D. Welcome to Performance Check. We've got a couple of announcements. First announcement is that next week is our Halloween one-shot.
Yay!
It's called The Creature. It's going to be run by our wonderful Aaron over here. And I believe all the rest of the guys are going to be playing in it, as well as Chalk from the community. I am not going to be in this one, which is going to be new for me to just sit and watch. Make fun of you guys in the chat for once. Yeah, it's gonna be super, super exciting, and that's next week on Monday, the 26th, at our usual time. Other than that, I believe the only thing really to talk about is that we are gonna have a stream on Halloween because it's Saturday night, and we usually stream on Saturday nights. So, I believe that the consensus from the sub vote was to do spooky, like, Halloween D&D characters. Which could either be like, hey, let's make a creepy NPC, or like, let's take Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th and make him into a D&D character. That was kind of more what I was thinking, so we'll see how it goes. I think the other one was to do some painting and stuff. Yeah, so there's still a little bit of time to like weigh in on that. If you're a subscriber, there's a secret channel in the Discord server for you to like do stuff in. I didn't realize until this weekend that I was putting that stuff in that the homebrew folder was not visible to anybody except for like me. So it's fixed now. All of the homebrew stuff that we've used in the campaign is now available on that subs only Discord channel.
Nice.
Yeah. In case you ever want Okanai or something like that. I believe that's all for our announcements. So we'll move into our game now.
Oof.
What are we playing, Mancala? Love Mancala.
Pinochle. Also, in the chat, if I start cutting in and out, please tell me, because I did adjust the noise gate, but hopefully it's working now. Let me know. Last time! We're looking at the corner of room. So you know, Nick, your camera's messed up.
Yep.
Okay. Last time you did battle on and in and with the high seas. You fought a group of water elementals which emerged from a raging whirlpool, pulling members of your party and the crew of the Trivial Mood into the ocean. Denono, spotting a bare spot in the ocean floor below, swam down through the buffeting currents, placing his mysterious tablet into the space. The whirlpool ceased and the elemental forces you had been battling vanished. Taking stock of the ship, Captain Mayswell informed you that repairs would need to be made and a couple of crew members replaced, so you would be visiting the island of Coddlenere, a secret, unmarked space off of the coast. It will add a couple of days to your journey to Southwold, but you should still be able to reach the town well before the full moon. While still on the ship, you had a couple of interesting conversations with some revelations about Elias being shared, both by him and not by him, without his knowledge. So as we come back into the game, it is very, very late at night. You guys are in your long rests. Denono, since you only rest for like 4 hours during the night, you actually finish your rest around the time that the ship arrives at the island of Coddlenere. I don't know if you're still here. If you are, let me know if there's something you want to do. The rest of you, I assume you're still asleep.
So we arrive and there is but it is still early morning.
It is, yeah, it's like midnight when you arrive.
Okay. I think I think that I will try to plan it out with perhaps some of the crew to have a very nice breakfast for everyone when they wake you up.
Okay. So you get together with Baker, the bosun, to kind of plan that out. Okay. Also, is your camera coming back anytime soon, or do I need to adjust the layout?
I hope that it comes back. I am.
I just look, Nay, that's hilarious.
Because I am store right now.
Okay. Yeah.
The mute is you.
Wait, Nay, can you
Yeah.
be Lydia? Can you switch over to the other side?
No, it's back now.
I cannot do
what,
that.
Dang
what just? Gee. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I'll just stay here.
It's okay, you're making it up to us with breakfast.
Ooh. We are on the ship. I'm probably going to bed by now. Probably sleeping. So
I'm passed out on the deck in the same spot I was when I talked to Lycum last night.
Alright, so I fixed the layout a little bit, so at least now everyone can be seen.
Oh, I'm Lydia now.
Though, yeah, now Nay, you're the DM for the rest of the game.
Alright, everyone, what do you want to do tonight?
Roll initiative.
This is
Maybe I
our
can
boat
sneak it
now.
out.
Yeah.
Meteor swarm.
Alright, so you guys wake up good, 4 or 5 in the morning or so when you want to wake up. Whenever you want to wake up. You don't have to wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning like a crazy person. Let's say you wake up at sunrise, like normal adventurers. So you see as you wake up and come to the deck of the ship and stuff, the crew is already in and out. They, when you arrived, they immediately left the ship to start getting materials to fix the damage that the ship has sustained. What you see, this island is not very large. You can't see all of it in one viewpoint or anything, but by turning your head, you can see either end of it. There's only 2 docks, 2 piers. Besides your ship, there's a few smaller ships, and then one other that is a comparable size to you.
Hey.
It's Nick
Yay! He's
Cool.
back.
from outer space. He just walked in.
Alright. Cool. So there are probably a good dozen to 20 buildings or something. It's not a crazy bustling metropolis or whatever, but you do see a few houses, and then something that might be a general store, or something that might be a blacksmith shop, and then a couple lumberyard sort of places, and definitely something that looks for sure like a tavern. So what would you like to do?
Ooh.
We're here for one day, right? Not even a night.
Probably 2 days actually, from
Okay.
from the damage you guys took.
It was a rough boat ride. Oh, my body hurts. Oh, what is he doing up here? I kick
I'm
him.
cuddling with my keg.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What are you doing?
what? Sleeping. I was. What are you doing? Kicking?
Yeah, I guess. I just woke up and I'm just walking on the plank not plank, on the on the whatever top of the ship.
So, yes, I I went and I got us some extra special food for a wonderful day for all of us. Also, DM, by that I mean with the help of the crew, I also wanted to go into town,
Okay.
buy stuff
Okay.
to make
Alright.
it, nice. I think I'm willing to spend like 5 gold on this.
Okay.
Going to
5
Whole
gold
Foods.
on
5
one
gold?
meal would be like super fancy caviar and stuff.
Oh my God.
Which like
How do?
there is to a small degree, but most of the stuff here is like kind of like that seafaring food. There are kind of nicer versions of it. But as you walk through, you can kind of tell this is not a super fancy, affluent place. This is just like a quiet, like tax haven hangout where like people just like come by to like not be part of civilization for a little while.
Florida.
Yeah, so
Lord.
Yeah.
I would be willing to spend up to 5 gold.
I'm gonna say you can
But-
get the best stuff in the island with like 7 silver.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot less.
Yeah. So it's like
How do we eat
there's
this?
some good like meat, there's some like more fresh bread, even some fruits and things you guys are able to have for breakfast.
Ooh.
This is
What is this
wonderful to know. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks.
So,
Yes.
so Story and I was like talking last night about, like like telling the other two about my condition, but we would
Who's around?
You guys can decide if you want to have the girls come to have breakfast with you, they can be here. Otherwise you can say like leave us alone.
We could have gone to one of our rooms or something.
Mm-hmm.
maybe we are eating before they come and join. They have to prepare a little bit, I'm assuming.
Girls have
Um,
so much to do in the mornings.
I'm just being bad.
But yeah, we can say that it's just the 4 of you.
the 4 of for now.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sora and I were talking about like whether we should tell the girls or not, like in case something happened in battle, like I don't want them to get surprised and then get bit by me, and it just, I don't know.
What you mean about your like were tiger syndrome? WTF?
Yeah. Yeah, what the?
Oh yeah, no, they already know, or at least Lycum
What?
does, I think. Yeah, I told her last night. It came up.
You told her already.
You what?
Well, yeah, we were talking, and she was like, "Your little gnome friend's super beefy," and I was like, "Yeah, I know. It's weird. It happened like overnight." She was
Okay,
like, "Why did
first
it
of
happen
all-
overnight?" And I was like,
First of all,
"Sorry,
I'm
halfling. I'll get that by like episode 25. I'll have it down. We're halfling.
I'm halfling. God damn it!
And that it happened overnight. And so she was like, "Oh, how'd that happen?" I was like, "Oh, because he got bit by this tiger, bro." And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." And that was it.
Shit. What did she say?
How did she seem based on my passive inside of 14?
She was definitely concerned. She hadn't quite fully processed it, I think, by the time you separated.
I think she was still thinking about it when we stopped talking. She's not like she's like concerned, but like if I learned that Keldro was a werewolf, I'd be like, "Oh no, we should talk about this or whatever."
Yeah, I was planning to, but yeah.
I mean, it seems especially important, seeing as, well, we know Morelos potentially planning something for the full moon. I mean, ideally, we can stop him before that, because I feel like
Yeah.
adding a were-tiger to the whole situation is just more that we really want.
Yeah, I've been asking around too, like, and then I asked a favor from the me creature, Brexy. I
Oh
think-
yeah, birdseed. I remember.
Yeah, the me creature.
The other thing we have to talk about.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I'm telling you, the humanoid with the little wings, like I've been seeing around, and I think Store kind of felt it last night.
Oh yeah, he was like braiding my beard while I was
Yeah,
changing armor.
They told me they were like a me race or some me creature. I don't know what's for sure though.
I believe he said, and I'm a me.
Yeah. I think me is some kind of creature type, I think.
I
never
think
seen
he's
one.
just saying, hold on.
Wait, you can't assume that. They might just
Yeah, no, that store can't assume that.
When you said me, I just immediately started thinking of like the me's on like the Wii homepage. Do, 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 do.
That was immediately starting to go through my head when you said me
And
creature.
we need to have that music for any time that Brexy shows up.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out a way. I've been asking around, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to like keep finding around, and I can't find it. Maybe-
You can find what?
I'm trying to find a way like to probably just wait.
To just
And I just realized, and I'm gonna wait. Okay, I look it through my book and then just flipping through pages. Okay. Wait, I should be looking in my book rather than just going around and asking. I think I might have some idea. I'm gonna take time to look into my spell book. We have time, right?
I mean, we're here for a few days, but we should also talk to Lycum and Keltra
Yeah.
sooner rather than later. I'm
Yeah.
assuming they'll be coming up for breakfast sometime soon.
Just in case it doesn't work, we should probably. Yeah. What could go wrong in the middle of the sea on a boat with the were tiger?
Literally, so many things.
But not as many as if he was on land. You know, it's like
Yeah.
contained. You know,
It's
like
good.
tigers don't swim.
The
across
worst case
water.
scenario, everyone turn into were tiger.
Yeah, and
That's a
cats
party,
don't like
that's a
water,
party.
so they're all stuck on the boat.
This sounds foolproof. This, you know,
Yeah, this is brilliant.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
So, when do you want to talk to Lycum and Keldra? You want to do that now? You want to wait till we embark?
Well, when they come out, I guess, like come out from their room, I guess.
I feel like if Keldra already knows,
Oh, Lycum already knows. Keldra might.
Lycum already knows, we're sort of going to have this discussion when
Yeah.
Lycum wants to.
I feel like it
At
should
the
be.
latest.
Yeah, I feel like it should be better to be honest than just. Well, yeah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until they come out.
All right, so
Do I have any idea how much they trust us?
you can make an insight check.
You can make an insight.
General.
Natural 20.
9.
9.
You don't really know.
Okay, insight checks.
No, you haven't had to deal with very many half-orcs or Goliaths before, so like the facial structures and like stuff is a little bit, especially with Lycum being a half-orc, like the tusks make it hard to read facial expressions.
Oh.
Hard to read, but easy to love. Anyway. What?
Wait, what did you do with her last night?
We just talked for a while and then she left and I passed out. Why?
Oh, I'm just curious. You two are on the deck. Never mind.
Okay.
At this point is when Keldra and Lycum walk up the steps and see you guys having breakfast. Lycum walks up pretty like easygoing and stuff, just like, oh, you've got Is this to share, or is this just a special
Ah,
thing for your...
Yeah, the Nono got it for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure. And she like sits down cross-legged, a little bit awkward in the armor that she has on.
I'm gonna talk to Lycan.
Okay.
Hey Lycan, I heard the cat is out of the bag. That you knew about the thing, you know.
Yes. Yes. I was actually wanting to ask if I could, Kilder told me you bought a lot of daggers the other day, when we were in Astor's Perch. I would actually ask to have my silver dagger back, please. If that is alright. You don't seem to need it now that you have a bunch more.
I mean, I kind of want to keep it because it's silver. And then there's something I want to try it out first. You know, it's not like I'm want to just keep it. It's just I'm trying something. It's just, and I don't want. I kind of need it for my experiment.
Would it not make sense for someone else hold it for self-defense?
Well, if you insist, I took out my 25 silver pieces and put it in the bag, and you could use this for self-defense with your strength.
Put it in a sock and just work.
So what?
I don't know if it worked that way.
I hit myself with the bag of silver really hard.
Okay. Make just a general strength check. That's basically what this is.
Okay. Net one, so I'm gonna reroll.
You miss. The bag busts open on the ground, and some of the silver like spills out.
Shit.
Halfling luck.
Halfling
Oh
luck.
right. Okay.
Strength roll 19.
So you do hit yourself with the bag. It does not hurt you, as there is no silver to skin contact.
Shit.
Maybe you just didn't do it right. Here, give me the bag real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on, let me
I'm
try
gonna
something. I
whack
pull out
him with it.
a silver piece and I throw it at
Okay, make a dex check,
him.
basically.
Oh boy.
Keldra's just kind of sitting there with like a handful of like grapes or something. She's like, "What are we talking
18.
about?" I imagine that hits. So that's like a point of like, what would that be? Piercing damage? Bludgeoning
piercing.
damage?
Yeah.
It's thin
Just
enough
a
that it's
little
like,
Wait.
I'm gonna say it's slashing damage because it's like it's almost like getting a paper cut, with a coin.
See, you could see I'm bleeding. Do you see that?
That is extremely not encouraging enough.
Well,
She puts her hand out. She's like, "I really would just like it back."
You go back to the dagger. We'll find you anything.
There's a blacksmith, right? Maybe we can get him to like, dip one of your new daggers in some silver or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, take it back.
Takes it. She like turns around for a second, like slips it into like her thigh sheath she has.
Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays?
That is definitely what they're calling it these
The kids are
days. The opposite of inspiration for that.
Bane.
Yeah, I baned myself.
Bane.
Okay. Well, okay, Keldra, I'm not sure Lycan told you about this, but I have this condition called, like, sometimes I have this condition that I turn into, like, a catfish under the full moon, like the lycanthropy thing.
You what? You're a you're a lycanthrope?
Yes. I'm on a journey to find the way to control it. So I'm just telling you now so that in case if we had a battle under the full moon, so that you can I don't want to hurt you guys. It's just
What have you been doing to try and keep yourself and other people safe? Because that is an
yeah,
incredibly regular and dangerous thing to
I
be
know.
around people.
I have been trying. The first night was fine, and I was not hurting anyone that I'm dear to.
We tied him up and watched him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Three
You
of
want to get
us.
like some chains or shackles if it's not solved soon, just to beef it up. But
yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about. I don't know.
I mean,
Just
I
in
probably
case.
do have to worry about this if I'm around you, if we're around
Yes.
people, and I mean, how long has this been a thing? How long have you been dangerous like this?
It's recent. I was on a journey and then I got bit. It was an accident. He didn't mean to. And then I tried to find some ways for both of us to control it.
Where did this happen?
I don't remember. It was in a forest.
Make me a deception check, please.
I would have just
I'm-
told him Malello did it. Malello did it. That's why we have to kill him.
Deception.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Mm-hmm. That's her insight check. So she gives you this searching look. Says, I need you to be honest with me. Part of my job is to keep people in my city safe. If you got it recently and you were in the city, I need to know what kind of dangers are around.
It was not in the city. It was in the forest. And
Wasn't it during our fight with Malello and them?
yeah, it was around that time. I'm like couldn't remember because of the curse. Like I mean I remember but like vaguely stuff, but just most of the stuff are kind of hazy a bit because of it was so new to me.
They are worshippers of Baphomet.
Yeah.
And they're doing all these creepy beast rituals, so it might have been related to that. And going after Malello might help put a lot of it at ease. Then we just have to deal with our friend here.
It's also why our sense of urgency to get there before the full moon, because we want to try to, resolve this before the whole.
So you don't remember when or where this happened. Do you guys, the rest of you, do you remember this happening?
Yeah, I thought it was.
It was in the woods.
Yeah,
Like
it
before
was in
around.
This actually, if I'm not sure if you guys are trying to be deceptive or if you've forgotten, it
I'm
happened
being
in
deceptive.
Yeltsov's house. So
Yep,
if you guys
I'm
are
being
trying to be
deceptive.
deceptive, please roll
Yeah.
deception checks.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Let's try that again.
I'm using my luck.
I roll at 18.
I rolled
17.
14.
With our powers combined.
With all our powers combined. And given the fact that Keldra rolled really bad this time instead of really good like she did last time.
Like, it happened before the bone zone, right? Like,
Yeah, it was before the pit with the sand in it. It was in a forest. I couldn't remember. It was it was tough. You don't know it until you get one. It's like STDs.
Like, I was like, I'm sure it is extremely similar. But, I mean...
So some people end up biting.
Well, you wouldn't know because you're probably the god in service of God. So you're immune to diseases.
That's true, actually, yeah.
Lyco is not a paladin in any way. She is not a holy woman
Oh.
of any sort.
I was talking Keldra.
Okay.
I am immune to disease.
Yeah,
I
I
was
just
having
looked at mine
fun.
also. I was like, what? Oh, yeah.
Perks of being a paladin. Anyway.
Well, I'm looking for a way, so I will tell you when it happens, and there's a chance that I might be able to fix it, or if not, just let me run wild in with the Malelos. Just you guys can back off maybe a while until he kill me or do something. There's no loss for you. Either you just let me die in there, and then it will be no harm to you when something happens.
Okay.
Just stay away from me.
I'm
Uh,
sure that will
We're also
be...
probably just gonna tie him up and not let him do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure
And we
that
have,
will be
like-
enough for while we're out here in the jungle and things, but, you know, I don't want to be your babysitter forever. I have my people to take care of. I'm going to have to, you know, unless it can really be proven to me in these next few days that you're not a danger to people, I'm going to have to tell the Duchess about this. And we're going to have you report to us anytime that you're in Uziko again, so that we can be sure that if there's a full moon happening and if you're in town, that things can be taken care of, that we can get you out of the city or whatever we need to do to make sure that people around you are safe.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I really don't want to be a burden to people. It just,
That is part of what lycanthropy is, isn't it?
I guess.
Well, also,
Okay. First
help you,
inconvenience.
we're planning on. I mean, I feel like I'm speaking for people. We'll help you find this, and you know, babysit him. You don't want to, but he was with us when it happened, and I do at least feel somewhat responsible.
Share the burden for sure.
Well, I'm not sure yet, but I feel like I feel like I've been asking other people instead of relying on other people instead of myself. I mean, I should be looking into my spell book, and I should see what I can make use of with my own capable power. I don't know. I might need time. I need time to look through.
Like
We also right now we just want to focus on. Oh, go ahead.
Lycanthropy is a problem that, you know, if it was an easy thing to take care of, it would be completely gone. Not an easy solution. So unless you are a lot smarter than I thought you would be.
Well, my
you
mom
find
said
it?
I'm the smartest halfling in the world, so. So I could, yeah.
Glad that your mother believe in you. But
Yeah.
I am not your mother, so
Well, you can be tried if you want, but never mind. Let's go weird.
Please don't ask about family in any way, Alias.
Well, why?
The main focus we
I don't
wanna focus on
think
getting-
she is a widow.
want to
Oh,
focus
she's
on
the
getting
widow.
Malello right now. So we just want to let you guys know who you're traveling with. And once we do that, then we can figure out next steps. But for now, let's just go
Yeah.
trunk this guy up, and maybe you keep to yourselves, on the Dale
Yeah.
Mo.
Yeah. Could you guys not tell everyone?
Apparently,
Yet,
it's bad to
right.
tell people.
especially the crew members, because we don't want to scare them, and then we still need to travel in time. We don't want to strand it up here.
I'm sure
Like-
that they would refuse to keep you on their ship if they knew. So
Yeah. So we still need to be there.
And I am thinking that we will be out of cities until we can figure this out with Alias.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. When we land on land, I guess.
We probably won't return.
Yeah. All right. Oh, what is this? It tastes weird. I suck at clam.
clam breakfast. Yum.
Elias, that looked like a booger. That's so gross.
It's like a rubber. Spit it out.
Any other conversations you want to have during breakfast?
Um.
Uh,
Do you think they hide the magic items in this place?
We'll find out.
well, I'm also wanting to talk to only the party members and not necessarily the
Oh.
council
kinda want-
members.
How
Why
long
don't-
the ship gonna be repaired for?
You're gonna be in for 2 days.
Is
Oh,
one
we
night.
still
So-
have time then.
Which
Yeah,
means
probably I'll wait till
it's
later for that.
2 days, 1 day to South Wall after that, which gives us, if I'm right, my math is right, we will have 5 days to find him.
It'll be a little bit longer than that. So it was 3 days total. You add another 2 days with the repairs. You only left yesterday. You have 4 days until you get there. It is currently the 4th. When you get there, you'll have 3 days before the full moon.
Ooh,
3? Jesus. My
jeez.
math is bad.
I don't even know what days. Okay. Shall we go on the island to see what's up in there? Like, what did you see? No. Like, what did you?
Well, I was looking for the food, and well, the crew who helped me, they know the island, and so they just led me to the food. I didn't see very much on the way.
Okay.
Also, a lot of
The-
it was
the-
closed because it was like 2 in the morning.
Okay, bro.
Oh.
I probably wouldn't have gone that early, but
But in order to like go and get stuff for breakfast, you're going when like not every place is
yeah,
necessarily open.
definitely,
Well, we can go in the town
and especially non-food places wouldn't be open.
open. We can go visit in the town if you guys want, and we can talk on the way.
I
Yes,
think that'd be.
I don't know about you two, Kelter and Lycan. Do you want to stay on the ship or?
I mean, if you need to have a conversation with just the 4 of you, then we will let you do that. I imagine Lycom and I have some things that we need to discuss as well.
Yeah, I'll give. Yeah, we should give you guys time to get that cat back in the bag. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind. And I awkwardly left.
There's like this awkward moment of like, all right. like
We all watch
Keldra-
as Elias like walks out ahead of us, and we're like,
and Lycom and Keldra kind of like awkwardly go and like scooch like 30 feet down like the side of the ship to like kind of like stand next to each other like at a railing, and they start kind of quietly talking to each other while they watch you guys leave.
bye.
all right. Well, we shall talk in Choppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys leave. It's not a very large place, like I said. You immediately see, there's like most of the activity is centered around a tavern bar meeting place called the Wandering Eel. There is like a smith shop and some like carpentry, like lumber shops and stuff, but most of the activity is around the wandering eel.
I run back up and grab the non-magically made keg. And I run back down.
Cake.
Keg with a G.
Oh, keg. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna cast detect magic, not ritual.
Okay.
Like I prepare it this time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to see what's up around there.
Okay.
It's 30 feet radius around me.
So,
Diameter around me.
are you in? Have you entered the wandering eel, or are you still outside?
From the outside.
Okay.
Cast and then go in.
Okay. So as you go in, let's see. Let's decide if these things are magical. You do see like a little bit of a magical aura coming from. There's this like
Bless.
kind of mustachioed like half elf guy in the corner of one of them. He's got like a whole bunch of like boxes and stuff around him. He's like at a table in the corner with a whole bunch of boxes around him, and you see a little bit of magical aura around some of the boxes that he has.
Ooh.
Other than that, you don't see any magical stuff in.
Would I know what kind? Sorry, Dio. What school of magic?
Oh, jeez.
It's okay if you don't have it on.
I don't have the type.
Okay, it's
on
fine.
it.
It's fine.
Like regenerative magic.
Ooh, okay. Should we go up there?
I thought Denono had something
Oh,
he
yeah.
wanted to bring up with us. Why don't we address that, and then we can shop. We've got 2 days.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Hi.
Oh, isn't it this inn?
Yes, it is.
We can have a seat and then we can talk here
Yeah.
too.
I'm gonna run
It
up to the
is
bar real
actually fairly busy in here. Even though it is early in the morning, there are a decent amount of people like kind of going back and forth, eating, drinking.
Then why don't we look for a quiet place around town?
Yeah. We should do that
in-
first.
I'm immediately thinking about Harry Potter. Quiet places, it's easier to be overheard. Noisy places,
The Hog's Head.
your conversation can be hidden.
Oh,
That's a very good point. Why don't we? Is there like a booth
Yeah, just some
Yeah.
corner
that
booth.
we could like grab?
Sure. I mean, there's definitely like people passing within like 5-10 feet of it on a regular basis, but yes, there is.
okay.
I'm gonna run up to the bar real quick. Excuse me. Just when you have a sec, fill this up, then let me know how much it is. Thank you. I'll be in the corner. Thank you.
All right, it's like this older, like kind of silver fox dude,
Silver bucks.
human guy.
I feel like that is not an unusual request you hear. I think a mini may be wanting whole kegs, so
True. A lot of people.
bartender
got
may
that.
not be. So okay, so I'm sorry I did not talk with you all about this last night because I was sad.
Why you sad?
Well, so I have told you about the tablets that I carry,
Yeah.
and I am trying to find explanation of what they are and what I need to do with them to advance with my people.
Okay.
And so, last night, yesterday afternoon, I did a ritual that is the same that we do in my hometown to commune with nature and seek guidance. And it is in this space that I have often learned more about these tablets. And I think I brought those monsters to the ship because in this ritual, you are brought to a different space. And this time, that space was under the water, and the one whose armor you wear, Store, he was down there, and he saw me, but then I was pulled back to my body, and when I arrived, there you all were fighting, and I, well, and I show them the tattoo that is on my arm.
Huh.
I placed one of these tablets in the in the bottom of the seafloor, which
Okay.
that is why the whirlpool closed and the monsters disappeared. But when I did, I got this tattoo, and I don't know what any of it means, and I feel
like
like
the-
something has happened, but I still don't know how to satisfy whatever force is out there trying to. I feel like it's trying to guide me, but I feel like it's not doing a very good job sometimes.
How many of the tablets do you have?
So there were 5. Now one is
One. Oh.
merged with the seafloor. Though its writings are here.
Do I sense my detect magic still on? So like in last 10 minutes. So do I sense any magic from the arm?
I'm not pulling them out, but they are like
No,
in
no,
my bag.
like on
so.
From the tattoo.
From
On
the
the
tattoo.
arm. Tattoo.
There is like a very faint sort of conjuration magic that you feel is a residual from it being created. You don't sense any active magics coming from it now, though.
Huh.
Divine
sense-
sense.
It is totally a demon riding his body. No.
You must die!
A cursed demon.
No, you don't sense anything.
I sense small trace of magic on it, but it's just only magic residue from like creating the tattoo, so it shouldn't possibly affect it. I could identify it if you would like me to, but
Can you, like, does it let you do anything? Like, can you make something? Can you shoot something? Can you?
wait, can I
Go,
can I
Web,
look
go.
at his
Fly.
Fly web.
I kind of look at. Can I look at your tattoo a bit?
Real quick for
Uh,
10 minutes of unmovement.
I'm just
And
gonna look
losing
around.
your detect magic aura.
Yeah, bro. I just obsessed with looking at. Oh, cool.
You can roll an Arcana check if you would like.
Oh, sure. I would do that. Oh, I got 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay. So you immediately recognize this as having roots to a lot of the symbolism and runes for like water and the power of water. There is a little bit extra to it in like the design of it that is partially just like decorative prettiness, and some of it has trying to find the best way to phrase this. That you have seen similar things regarding souls in some of the necromantic magics that you have studied. There is a little bit of attachment here to like a person's soul.
I kind of told him, this is kind of like a attachment to soul. I told him exactly say I couldn't phrase it. I'm trying to phrase it.
If it's water, do we have to talk to Paul again? Is
Who's
his name
Paul?
Paul?
Oh
No.
shit! The Paul
No.
Wait, he was right
Paul,
then.
Paul, he doesn't even understand
Oh,
water.
Paul!
He loves it so much, but he doesn't know anything
It's
about
a
it. He's
blind
fool.
love of water. It is a lust of water. All right. God. He knows water like you're a gnome. All right, Elias.
Wow, that is racist.
No, he's saying that Paul doesn't know water, just like you don't be a gnome.
You don't
Sorry,
be a
gnome.
gnome.
Oh, okay. Wow.
If I never talk to Paul again, it's been too
But
soon.
no, so 3 of the other tablets that I have
Yeah.
have runes relating to other elements on them.
I could try
So-
to read it for you, or like try to decipher if you would like me to.
I mean, I know much of what it's saying, though I had never noticed, perhaps, anything relating to souls.
Huh. Yeah.
So that
I mean-
is interesting.
So
Is
this
the
have you done this ritual?
Yeah.
So there's ones with the other elements. So there's obviously wind, earth, and fire. I think. Have you tried this ritual in like we did this at sea? So what if you did like another one at like a volcano,
Or like in a bonfire.
or like
Ooh.
underground on a
Have
mountain
you-
top?
I am thinking of these things now. I only did it on the ship because I thought I had some time to, and it had been a long time that I had not had really time to just sit and attempt something like this. But now, with what happened there, yes, I am thinking about going to places that embody these kinds of elements.
Have you heard anything from other people from your town, home, village,
Well,
orphanage? I don't know.
yes.
The
Well,
wolves
so
that
this
raise.
ritual is it is how we find our I suppose it is how we see what we need to grow. And so it is different for everyone. No one that I have ever heard of has come back with any physical tablets like this. Also, no one within the past several centuries has needed to repeat the ritual as many times as me.
Huh.
What's
So
the
you
fifth?
wouldn't. Oh yeah, what's the fifth?
What?
You said there were 5, right?
Yes. The fifth
yeah.
one, I have never been able to understand what it is.
Maybe it's just another
Yeah.
element. Maybe it's like, what's another
So-
element? Rain? No, that's
Friendship.
water. That's water.
Rain.
If it's love, I'm leaving the campaign. By the way, we're not
It's
gonna.
not love,
fifth
it's heart.
element get them.
Water, fire, earth, air.
Heart.
Mud.
Our powers combined.
And then there's also the fifth element, the movie, where it's love. Also, everything is the fifth element is love. It's love. I'm leaving.
Why can't the fifth element be violent for once?
Or like
So-
plasma. You know, with the plasma.
Oh my god.
So, Elias, can you show me where are the things that are related to souls?
I find a tattoo.
Okay, so it's not like there's like water souls. It's like the runes themselves all are like different aspects of water, but then like the like little extra like punctuation marks around them and stuff, like little extra like parts that are intrinsic to the rune itself are things that you've seen in similar runes that have to do with calling souls back from the dead or like things like that.
Oh,
You're able
It's
to show
kinda-
him those things.
I told
So-
him that.
Yeah. I have studied these other tablets for years. Are they similar? Can I think of similarities that would indicate a connection like that?
Yes. Looking at them, you're just like, okay, so this is just something that I wasn't turned on to at first. Looking at it now, I see the other ones hold this too.
Huh.
Mhm. Yeah. And what about the fifth?
Um,
Do you take it out there, or you just remember?
I'm just thinking, yeah.
Okay.
But it has literally been decades that I've been studying these, so
I'm gonna say make an
that's-
intelligence check on this one.
okay. Oh boy. 17.
Oh wow.
Because you don't know what the base is for these runes, you can't actually fully determine if they're the same. At the very least, it is different. If it has like more soul-based or necromantic like references in the runes, you can't really identify them because they don't look the same at all. And it is really hard to tell because the base rune is not anything you are familiar with.
Okay.
I
I think it was probably impossible for me to roll high enough there because I have a
Yeah.
-1 to intelligence.
wait. All of
Negative
you have
intelligence
low
party.
intel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. A party of dum-dums.
Yeah.
I think you were the good
Oh.
one, and then Castian was second, but now we lost Castian, so we only have one.
No.
Wait, what? Out of game. What are people's intelligence scores? Because I'm trying to figure out where the horse falls.
I'm
Minus
15.
Oh, actual one's 7.
8.
Pulling up the spell.
You look at the horse.
Vigorous is smarter than Thorak.
I thought we.
No, it's 6. It's
Yeah, it's
6.
less.
So it's
He's a
the
horse.
dumbest.
He didn't go to college.
The dumbest horse. No, I could help you decipher it when my card stain is over.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
something.
I
I can.
think,
I can.
I think you have already helped me. And this is something I was thinking about too earlier. When you were talking about relying on other people, I think that we rely on each other now. This is something that we are building, and we will help you with your problems, Elias, just like you are helping us with ours.
Thanks, guys.
I will think, just for timekeeping and everything. Maybe write down everything and prioritize. Try to line up things. I think, making sure one of the full 25% of us don't go like crazy once a month. Might be a high priority thing to address, especially because then we can go into cities again, and that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I
true.
agree. Yes.
Yeah, you missed that orange moon, don't you, Star?
I mean, no,
I'll also say that
my family live in a city, and
Oh, okay.
maybe I want to visit them at some point.
and Store, I meaning no offense, but I think elven patience is a little bit different from human patience. I was not talking about doing things immediately.
Oh, okay. So, no offense taken. I just sort of,
Well,
used to setting objectives, and then you take the castle wall, take the castle keep. It's pretty. you don't
Yes,
have to
we perhaps move a little slower very often.
We need milk. The burn's going off. No way. Well. Let's see what the town got first, and then. I mean, the battle was fine, but I mean, it would be nicer next time if we know ahead. Like next time, we should prepare ahead, like before you put the do the thing, so we can prepare ahead. I was dragged in the water for like I feel like an eternity in there, but also I'm dramatic too. But
in theory, we should have a little bit. Being able to plan it means we could be ready for like if with water we don't have to worry about like drowning. So like with earth we can plan it. So what a good spot.
Yeah,
whatever.
I could set up my my protection houses too, so that nothing can come inside, and then we can just do it from inside. And I don't know, things we can think of.
We should also maybe start to think of what the equivalent of a whirlpool is for other elements.
You mean like
we already saw one
landslide?
for Earth. No, we already saw it. We went through it. It was like that sinkhole.
Oh yeah, with the sand.
Yeah,
like
same
the
thing.
bone zone.
Yeah, with the bone zone.
Like quicksand thing.
I was thinking more.
Winds have tornadoes, and then fire has wind tornadoes, but with fire.
Maybe wildfire? I don't know.
Volcano eruption?
But
Ooh,
I think
too.
that's more Earth, because isn't lava not...
Wait, how about they might come in together? Like fire and earth mixed.
Ooh, you have to do
two at the same time.
Yeah,
two at
BOGO
one.
deal. Yeah.
At this point, the bartender comes over with your big ol' like keg. Thork is like, that'll be 6 gold to fill up this. No, wait,
Thanks,
not
I give him
6.
7.
Okay, 6, 7.
What do you have over there in the boxes, by the way?
Oh, there is another. So there's this is where people come to make trades. We don't have like, we don't have a market, so people come here into the bar and they trade. So he is just one of the people passing through.
May I know whose possession it is? Like I point at the magic feeling thingy.
I mean, I don't know. You can ask him. Came in.
Whose is that? And I scream out loud. And
I mean, they are his things that he is selling. So.
There's a guy at the box.
There's a guy.
Oh, at the bar. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not like unattended luggage at the airport.
I thought it's like that.
Prestidigitation. Whose is this? The guy next to it walks like 1 foot to his right.
Just prestidigitation. There is a unknown box left in the
counter. Well, I'm gonna go and check it out.
All right. So you go over. There's this like youngish, like half elf guy with a mustache and like a little beard.
Oh,
hello there. Going with.
Okay.
Oh, hello, my friend. What can I help you?
What do you have?
I have so many things from around the continent, from around the world, if you imagine. What are you looking for? What kind of things can I interest you in?
We're more like window shopping.
Well,
I know.
I can show you the things.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I have... Well, first... Okay. First, I have this, and he like pulls out this big... It's like decent size, like black ceramic looking vase with like gold painted seashells and things and carvings into this beautiful intricate pattern. A style that you do not recognize. And he says, this is a mystery. This is sealed shut. If you see this around the top, I have not opened it. I do not know what's inside, but there is something. He gives it a little shake. You hear like something rattling around on the inside. But I can tell you it is not Hydrionic. It is from somewhere else. I found it in the ocean, if you believe. Amazing. I have this. He pulls like a little like a couple of different cases that are like made from velvet on like the outside. He opens them up. There's like 3 of them. Like these are from the elven glassblowers, the glassmiths of Kosa, and he opens them up and they're like little, almost like bonsai trees made out of glass in like different hues and different sizes. Are these the sort of things that pique your interest?
You have lovely accent. I couldn't understand what you're talking about.
Sorry, I haven't done my French accent in a little while.
I got a gist of him.
Really?
We? Wow, let me look at it. And I prepared identify, so I'm gonna guess right away and see what in the black ceramide vest.
How far can identify go? Like, it can't necessarily tell you what's like
on the base.
inside.
I don't think.
You choose one object you must touch. So I cannot touch inside.
Yeah. So it comes back as it is a sealed ceramic vase.
Nice face you got there. Well, I don't know.
I
What
have
do you
some
think?
other things too. He pulls out a flute. It's a dragon flute, like kind of almost like an alphorn, but much smaller, where it like kind of like curves up, and like the base of it is the head. It's made out of brass. This was carved by a craftsman in Koza as well, one of the elven brassmiths, and this one is 5 gold. This is one of the cheaper things.
Oh, what does it do?
It is just a flute. It is beautiful.
Oh, I yell at Thorek and Store. Guys, they have a flute that looks like dragon.
Okay.
You want to come check it
Cool.
out?
We're both just like sitting there drinking.
Drinking at 10 a.m.
I can go explain to them, Elias. I will let them
Okay.
know. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk back to the table.
He's well.
And
Your
while
stuff.
I'm there, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep asking him.
Right. So he
Well, I
has
could
he
get-
has 3 other items for sale that he could sell you.
Yeah, you can just generalize
Okay.
it.
So one of them is called adamant algae. Essentially what this is a sort of like red algae that they get off of the northern shores up north of the Goena Wilds. Essentially it doubles your natural healing rate for a day for 24 hours. Like if you roll hit dice, you double that for each hit die that you roll. Heard a baby noise.
It's me.
Oh wow.
You need 1 ounce per 100 pounds that the person weighs. So like for Elias, he'd need like a little bit less than half an ounce. This
Probably-
is a bottle with 32 ounces.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much is that?
So this is actually, because this algae dries out really quickly, they have to keep it in very specially made adamantine bottles. So the bottle itself costs 200 gold. And then it's 150 gold for the stuff on the inside. But then you could do like a 100 gold refill from like any person who sells this algae.
Or you could just use the bottle for anything, you know.
It is a very nice
Adamantine
bottle. A 200
Um,
gold bottle.
Oh wow. Wow, that's interesting. How about the last 2? I'll come back to
Okay.
that.
He has a potted elfin grape plant. It's a fancy like elven grape. It's not exactly a vine. It looks kind of like a bonsai tree once again, with these little bright blue grapes on it. Each grape provides enough food for 1 person for 1 day, or you can brew it into extremely potent wine, where like one shot glass is the equivalent of like a bottle of wine.
Dude, I'm not gonna tell it those two.
Gonna
I
tell us about the
told them
shitty
first and
flute.
they rejected me. They
You
rejected me.
you
So
say
I
this
heard.
is a elven grape?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Do
do
I
not
know it?
recognize this. No, this is
Okay.
not from your neck of the woods. This, you wouldn't know, and he's not gonna say. So I won't say. He says it comes from the Inox Peninsula, which is where most elfinkind is from.
Oh wow.
And the last thing is a bottle of iron vine sap. It's 80 gold pieces, has 5 uses in it. It's kind of like a sunscreen where you rub it on your skin and you get a +1 to your AC for 1 hour, because it kind of like creates this like thicker layer on your skin.
Oh wow. I'm interested in a +3. How much is the grape plant?
That is 100 gold.
Shit.
And I promise that you do not tell anyone that you have it.
No, I won't. I probably gonna keep it to myself.
Sweet.
I'm gonna call those guys. I need money. I
Okay.
only have 80. Okay. Can you hold on those items? I'll be right back.
I am not selling them to anyone unless they ask, so...
Okay. I'm gonna run back. Okay, guys. I have 82 gold left. But I found a plant that make wine really potent that it will knock you out with like small amount of doses. I can probably brew it for you guys. Interested? And then they have an LJ that can double your healing. And then they have some kind of iron vine sap that you can put on your skin, and then it will increase 1 AC. Well, it will make you more slippery, so you will be like less being hard to hit.
I mean, I don't know how much that could work. For me, my hard to hitness isn't really based on how slippery I am. It's more
Well, you can wrap
how
it on
thick
your
the
armor.
armor is.
You can shine your armor with it, and it will be extremely slippery.
That is actually how it works. It does stack with armor.
Okay.
You would be able to put it on your armor like that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You
How much is
guys
that
in-
one?
What is it?
The
The
iron vine
planet-
sap is 80 for the bottle, which has 5 uses in it.
I'm kind of interested in the LJ a bit.
What's up with that big vase you were holding up?
I don't know. There's something in there. I should open it to see what's in it, but I don't think he will let me. Yeah, I
Is-
could try.
So, is there some kind of aura coming from the vase?
No, there's not.
Okay. Well, it's not magical.
Only those 3s are magical. If I can recall the boxes based on previous.
Yes. Oh, I should say, I put this at the top of the list and then I skipped it. He also has a spyglass. It doesn't work as a spyglass. Inside of it, there are like pinup pictures. It's like those little things that you have as a kid where you like scroll through the pictures.
Oh
and you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's a
Oh,
spyglass. It's like a little like sailor pinup spyglass for those who are on the sea for way too long.
That's a good time.
Oh my god. Oh wow. All right.
How much is that vase?
100 gold. Unless you can change his mind.
Thoraki, do you want to go halfsies?
How would that work if there's only one thing in it, though, you know? What if it's something really cool? And like, fuck it, let's do it.
It's not magical. It shouldn't explode when we open, I think.
Um. Well. Okay. Yeah. Let's go if you want. We can go buy stuff there. Um.
That's the only thing I want. I'll be right back though.
I'm interested in the iron vine sap.
Sep.
It seems like it could be useful. I'll come with you.
Yeah. Please.
So 100 for the vase, 80 for the iron vine sap.
Yeah, 100 for the, and then 350 for the LJ, I think. With the bottle.
350.
Yeah. Can I ask him, like, do you sell a bit only? Like,
I think the bottle is the expensive part.
The
No,
bottle is the expensive part.
but
if it is not in a bottle, it will dry up in about 6 hours and become useless.
But I have ability called gentle repose. I can leave it for 10 days.
Does that work on
It works
plants?
on corpse or other remains.
Remains? I think are like bodies, though. I don't know if it would
Oh,
work
bodies.
for. Let me look at the specifics because you might be right.
It's a plant remain, so I thought it might work.
Let me check.
It
Touch a
still only
corpse or
gives you
other
10
remains.
days to find an adamantine bottle
Mhm.
Oh, I can
to
use
put
it.
it in.
for less money.
I think it's your call. It's fine. Either
I
way.
mean, you're not wrong that plants are, kind of dead. But like the thing about this is that they are alive when they're wet, and then when they dry up, they die. So they're not dead yet. They're still alive right now.
To keep alive. Okay, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I probably would know that.
How much was? Sorry, quick, because I'm writing everything down. How much was the sap again?
80.
80 gold.
And do we want the grapes or no?
Well, if you wanted, I could brew it something for you on the trip. We can have a flower pot and then we can carry it around it. You can just pluck the fruit whenever it's grew.
It seems like a lot of work for.
I won't mind.
Hey, but
I have a spell to carry around the plant pot.
It's gonna make this plant pot, living pot.
Living pot.
These little stubby arms.
Living leg.
It's just Beauty and the
mean-
Beast all the time.
I'm the beast here.
Yeah. You are Beauty and the Beast.
I mean, for me personally, I'm more of a ale drinker myself. So it's not so much about just like I'll have a little bit and if I can watch, just get you super drunk really fast. So I don't drink to get drunk. I drink to
True.
enjoy some ale.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think the
Well,
other three all have purposes. So do we even
Yeah.
have how much money do we have? I have a little over 300 gold.
I have 82 gold.
We have in the bag of holding nearly 300 gold. So if this algae is something we are thinking is worth it for the whole party, then certainly, well, that wouldn't cover it. But we would use a lot of that.
So here's my thing with the algae. Both me and Thorak and Denona have the ability to heal others through magical means.
Yeah, I have drugs
do-
too. I should be fine.
Like, it seems like it's a very expensive purchase without that huge need. Because I know your like the papers you spent a lot of money keeping up the spell book. Would it not be
Yeah.
wiser to save that money
True.
for that?
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, I probably might. I'm just gonna go up to it and just. Could you sell just probably 5 ounce? I don't mind if it is dry.
You want to have just some of the algae?
Yeah, like only like few ounces. Would you sell it?
I mean,
Like,
sure.
partially?
I do not know why you would want it, because it will be worthless within a day. But I will sell it to you
How much would it be?
for 5 ounces. I would say, 25 gold.
How about 2 ounce?
10.
Tango?
Am I here for this?
Yeah, if you want to be, yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at stuff. So we have. My friend is interested in the vase. I'm interested in the iron vine staff.
Sure.
What if we did 3 ounces? Is 3 ounces of the algae enough, Elias?
Yeah, I think it will be. Just want to test it out.
Yeah. We do the vase, the sap, 3 ounces of the algae, and you throw in that spyglass, and we call it 200 gold.
And a dragon flute. And a dragon flute.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Can I help him by like
Sure.
advantage?
Okay.
Because I was talking to him too.
That is a 23.
Sure, 200 sounds reasonable to me.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, if you have anything that you would like to sell, I just like to trade and to go around and...
Oh, by any chance, do you have any herb from the holy ground or something? I was in the previous city and he was talking to me about it. I don't know. You have it?
I don't usually trade in the most holiest of places. The closest probably would be the Alfengrape plant, as most of the Elven Peninsula is, at least to them, a holy place.
Oh, okay. Is it the wine plant?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can I plug some too? Would you sell some fruits on it?
I will... 1 gold per grape.
I'll take 5.
Alright.
I give him 5 gold.
Alright.
That this
He
is
gives you 5
separate
of these
one.
little blue grapes. Blue elven grapes.
Okay.
And so maybe Elias, since you are only getting the algae,
Yeah.
we can each pay 65 gold, and or maybe wait. Yeah, we can each pay 65 gold and you only cover a little bit.
Okay. I have 77 gold left. How much? I can cover a bit.
So if we each pay 65, that would leave
5
5.
out of the
5
200.
gold.
So Elias marks off 10, everyone else marks off 65
Yeah,
gold.
that's fine.
What are we buying with this? Algae?
We got the vase, a bit of the algae, the iron sap, and the spyglass.
As
And
long
the
as the
dragon
base is
flute.
involved, I'm
Oh,
fine.
and the dragon flute.
Got it. Yeah, 65 down. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
No, let's
give
open that up
that-
once we're back on the ship tonight. Let's not just, you know.
I was
Okay.
thinking of making sure we do not open it on the ship.
I don't think we should open it in the tavern, though. Where else?
You-
Oh, like
Yeah.
We'll go somewhere. This is like a whole island, right?
Yeah,
Like there's space beyond the town.
a little bit. Not a
Yeah,
ton,
okay.
but there's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go find some trees.
All right. So who has the dragon flute in their inventory, and who has the spyglass in their inventory?
Can
Like,
I
decide
have
who
the dragon
has what
flute?
stuff in their possession. So Elias wants the flute. Who wants the spyglass?
Dora, do you want the spyglass, or can I take the spyglass?
Why? What's the spyglass do? Ah! No, you can take the spyglass.
Oh my God.
It was Store that
Cool.
requested the spyglass, so that makes sense.
Yep.
All right, let's.
I want to hold the vase. Actually, we can put it in the bag of holding if you want. If we don't, though, I'm holding it. Cradling it like a little baby.
Yeah, you can
Um,
carry it.
Should we check out
I-
like the general store and the blacksmith, and then we can go and see what's up with that
Yeah.
vase?
Oh,
Yeah.
do you want to sell anything?
Yes, quick huddle up, guys. Come on, quick huddle up.
Okay.
So, in the bag of holding, we have a bear mask with a fancy silver thread inlays that he may be interested in. There is also a bag of bones that have runes on them.
I should check it out later. I totally forget about it. I can't identify it. Okay. I took. Can I?
We
look
have
at
another
it or not?
day. We have another day, so we could
Oh,
come
yeah.
back here.
Yes.
You could just tell them we'll go and
Although,
just see what we
it
have on
depends
our
how long
ship.
he's. Sorry.
Yeah. We should tell them then. We'll be back to sell. Are you gonna be here tomorrow?
No, my ship will be leaving this afternoon.
Oh shit.
We can come back later today.
Yeah, it's still like
Yeah.
morning,
It's like-
like 7.
What time is it?
It's like 10:30.
Oh.
We can be
I-
back
I'll-
around lunch.
Would you be here then?
I will wait. I have nothing to do except for sell my wares.
Okay.
Well, then I let me do it quick. I prepared this one for.
Well, we can. I think we
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, we
leave,
got
though.
a couple
Yeah.
hours.
Okay.
You know.
Wait a few minutes. and we'll be back.
All right. See you soon, my friends.
Okay.
What is your
And
name?
Oh,
My
yeah.
name is Robin Badiou.
Okay.
Robin Badiou.
Oh,
Robin
Robin.
Badiou. Googled the pronunciation. I hope it was close.
It's It's okay. I have hard time hearing with the accent.
Robin Badiou.
So do we want to
Yeah.
check out other stores, or we want to go look at our stuff we already have?
I can
Check
just
out the other
look it up.
stores.
I will say, just for the sake of time and speediness, these are just typical like general stores and blacksmith stores, so nothing like crazy or special
Yeah.
there.
Okay, cool.
Maybe I should look for any silver dagger in case they have it again.
There
Just in
is
case.
not one.
Oof. Okay.
Silver dagger's not something that people make a lot of.
Is there a blacksmith there?
Yes. He's not a
Can-
weaponsmith so much as he
Can I
is
just
like
go in there and then just get use 21 silver to melt it into something sharp? Like any shape.
he will do it for you if you pay an additional gold piece.
Yeah, I will do that. Just
Okay.
melt everything to weird spine.
Or
It doesn't even have to be dagger shape.
You could
Or
just take one of your
just-
daggers and plate it with the
Yeah.
melted silver.
yeah.
Ooh, I could do that. I forgot.
So with 10 silvers worth, he could do that for one dagger. 10 silver and then 1 gold. So it's essentially a 2 gold thing, but you have to use 10 silver.
Okay, so total is 2 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make
I'll
sure
do
you
that.
mark off that silver because you need to know your silver.
On that note, also,
swords.
I'm gonna do a little exchange at the general store for 20 gold for 200 silver.
Okay.
So 10 gold, 1 gold and 10 silver. Oh,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I do that.
In thinking prudently, and of potential further problems, I'm gonna do that with my 2 daggers as
Okay.
well.
All right.
Oh, I might have to exchange a gold, but if I can find 10 silver
Yeah,
pieces,
yeah, you can definitely do that.
okay, then yeah. So 3 gold and 10 silver.
All right. Okay, I'm done. I can look at the bones if you want me to. I have.
Yeah.
Let's wait.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the vase.
You want to go find
go out,
a
we
place to
can
do
go-
that?
Look at
Yeah.
the vase. You look at the things.
Make an
and the-
investigation check for like to look for a place that's a little bit more private.
Okay.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Okay, 6 investigation, 16.
Okay. So you kind of like head off to like the west side of the small island. Kind of past some of the buildings. There's like a small beach there. That is fairly out of sight of like the rest of the town. You do see a little bit further up the shore. There's like, an old elven woman, but she's like good like 100 feet off, and she's just like she's doing kind of like what is it, like the tai chi
Chi?
sort of, yeah, where she's like kind of, and she's
Yeah.
like standing kind of like ankle deep in the surf as well. She's got to be
Oh.
like 500, like she's really old looking for an elf woman, but you are far enough away from her and she doesn't seem to be watching you.
All right, and I cast identify on the bone bag.
Bone bag.
So this is essentially a fortune telling bag where like you kind of like throw the bones to like see what the omens will tell you and that sort of thing. It is, or was, I guess, used by members of the cult of Baphomet to like kind of read the omens and see little bits of the future. So they are
Huh.
not magical. But they're kind of sketchy.
Oh, can I?
They
keep
are human bones, by the way.
It? Sorry.
Or rather, humanoid bones. They are from multiple different.
What's your school of magic again? Why are you so excited?
I don't know. I wonder
okay.
why.
Yeah,
Or an
this
abjuration
seems to
magic.
be perhaps a thing that this merchant would be interested in. He seems to like interesting curiosities, and I can think of no use that we could ever possibly have for it.
Are you
So
talking about the
I'm
mask?
Maybe-
thinking we should sell it.
We
Are you talking about
could.
the mask, not the bone?
No, the bones.
Okay.
Right? The no.
Yeah, I'm talking about the bones.
Hold on,
Well-
hold on. Wait. Let me see it real quick. Let me see it.
Okay.
Let me see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Should-
They are made of minotaur tusks, not human bones. Sorry.
Minotaur test. Then it's a different story. We sold a really good amount of money with the Minotaur at the Ozamoro.
Yeah, we did.
So we should keep it for a while, I think.
Will things work out if we sell the this bag of bones? Toss it into the sand
this-
and look at it.
Oh man, what would this be? This is like an occult check.
I use my
Religion?
copious dice.
We'll say this is yeah, this
Not
is
check.
a religion check.
Oh! Dirty 20.
Oh,
Oh
he
no,
left.
I lost Liam.
Ooh.
Seems good. You could get,
Yeah.
you know, not like crazy amounts. Roughly like 25 gold amount.
Oh, that's not much.
That's what
know,
it says.
I put him
Well,
back in. It
I-
says it might work out, but I don't know if we'll get a lot for it, you know?
Actually, I might have a good use for it. Actually, can I keep it? Like I have some of its blood too. I could try to make some kind of potions. Potion with the bones.
Should I let Elias have these bones?
Make a religion check.
I got a 6 this time.
No. They don't want to go to Elias.
What?
They don't
In
seem
fact,
too
the
happy
prospect
about it.
seems really dark for Elias.
Ooh. Well, Elias, I don't know if you should want these bones. Like,
Why?
they just said some messed up shit might happen if you're the one that holds on to them.
Well,
Look, I'm telling you what the bones said. You can believe it or not.
well, you won't know until it's proven right. So I'll keep it for now. Can
Yeah,
I
okay.
keep it?
Hand it over.
You
I
guys
kind of
need-
like clean the sand off of them before.
You need to open a bar and like fortune teller like place called the Bone Zone.
The bone zone.
That's our party's retirement plan right there. Oh
Alright.
man.
Speaking of our party,
Be the
if
Bone
we have a
Zone.
name for our future tavern, but we
Oh,
don't have a
shit.
name for us.
You know,
Yeah.
I was thinking hard about this, and I think that a minor illusion of bush.
Okay. It's very
Oh.
out of place since you're on a tropical island. There's not a lot of like
I have it-
bushes.
Between us and the lady, also, so all she sees is bush.
Okay.
So
Kinda
our
like
team
Jade.
name will be Bush.
No. Because we're like a group, like a gang of people, right?
Like a guild?
Mhm.
Close. Like a gang. We're not cool enough to have a guild.
Yeah.
Actually, what? Did we make it guild or did we make it gang?
I think we're
gang.
our guild.
Take a
We
vote
can
right
make a
now.
I
No, I'm in
go
for guild.
gang.
Gang.
Either's fine with me.
I think if we formalized a way to join our group or like what our structure was, then we could probably be a guild. But when we're just kind of a loose conglomeration, we're more of a gang.
So
Yeah.
gang until we become government recognized.
Yeah.
Until you're tax exempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're not
Like
like,
a
an
church.
LLC right now. Like we're a sole proprietorship, so to speak. But like,
Mhm.
so Bush gang.
Oh yes.
It'll also work because after this we'll be like living in the woods for long periods of time, or most of the time. Some of the time, I'm not really sure.
Until we
Well,
get a
like-
Hopefully not very long.
until we hear things. Oh,
Well,
Well, shall we make like a link and open this pot?
oh yeah.
I want to open the pot.
So there's not like a lid to the pot. It's essentially made as one whole piece. So to open it, you will have to break it in some fashion.
Just a second. I'm gonna ritual cast the I'm gonna get a little stand and a ritual cast the tiny hut, and then to cover
Oh.
whole place, I make a little sand castle on the speech.
It's got like little things on the top.
It just
little
like slowly like
sand.
poops up. Oh, I
Little
love that.
drawbridge. Oh, I love it. Okay.
I cast it and let's do it in there. Nobody can see what we're doing in there.
I like it.
There is a bush outside one of the sides.
Okay, there's a little bush on it. All right. Okay. So how do you want to open it? Do you want to just smash it, or do you want to try and crack
Use
it?
the hammer. Use the hammer.
Oh wait, no. Actually, I can help you. Use the bag. Put it in the bag and smash it.
But I want to see it smash.
Use the hammer. It'll be
How about
cool.
you
It'll
hit
shatter
me?
everywhere.
I
Alright,
kind of
hit
like
me.
the hammer.
Alright, hit me.
With the vase?
Yeah. I don't think I will get hurt.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to take it by the neck of the vase. Sorry, that's the one thing cooler than my hammer is getting to hit someone else. with it.
Yeah. No, totally understand.
Anyway, yeah, it's just so cool. What?
Oh,
Okay. Roll a strength improvised attack without your proficiency bonus.
Though if he's
Probably
not
advantage.
trying to dodge it all, that
I'm
would
not
be...
dodging you.
Yeah.
Okay, then just roll
Advantage.
damage. Like this is just an roll a d6.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. Now, can you please roll me a percentile dice?
Yeah.
Percentile?
Oh no.
Now I'm scared. What is
Did
going
we
on?
break what's inside?
Maybe you
Shit.
should have thought of that before you started throwing it, like smashing it.
Should have shook it first, been like, what is this? Is this dice?
Unbreakable.
Thinking isn't really our group's strategy.
You got an 8? On the percentile
Oh.
dice, you got an 8. Okay.
Mhm.
Alright, so you, like, whack into Elias, and Elias being, you know, the were-tiger he is, he takes none of the damage, he does not, like, move an inch, and this thing just, like, shatters, and there is, like, a cloud and a spray of shattering, bones as well. As whatever is inside it gets, like, crushed, like, the front of the vase stops, the back of the vase, like, comes in and, like, crushes it in the middle. And there's now
More
Oh, this
bones.
isn't anything. It
ceramic
was just
shards
dust.
and bones.
Can I
Can I-
detect magic?
Can I cast mending on the bones?
If you want to take a while and cast mending on this to put it back together like a puzzle, I will let you do it, otherwise it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I think I want to.
Do I set any magic on it?
It is
Or
not
just-
magical, no.
It's just bones?
I'm doing it like you'd build like a model Batmobile or something, like each little bone, and then I mend it,
Well,
and I take
Okay.
another one and mend it.
I feel like
Elias,
we've
how
just
long is
defaced
this hut
someone's
here?
grave.
8 hours. If you want to sleep here, we could.
Well, I'm just thinking maybe Thorak, you can work on this, but we should go and sell things before.
I think Elias has to
Oh,
stay
wow.
with me.
I can stay here. I kind of want to read my spell book too. If you guys want to go.
Me and Donano can go. What could possibly go wrong if we split the party in a pirate village?
We are in a bubble that can't be.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
sorry,
and we're
man,
going to leave it.
Yeah,
Also,
You can
who said
run back
anything
here.
about pirates?
I don't see where an issue is.
Just because it's
It's me,
illegal and it's
Christian.
on the ocean doesn't mean pirates.
That's actually like kind of the definition of piracy.
Okay,
almost.
fine.
The only thing missing is trading in goods, which.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Alright. So you guys want to split the party.
I'm gonna.
Are you gonna help Thorak put this
Nope.
thing back together?
I'm reading my book.
Okay. Alright. Then Thorak, please make me an intelligence check. Yep.
I am
Wait.
proficient in tinkering.
Okay, you can add your proficiency bonus then for sure.
Okay.
If you, I mean, Dara can ask me, but I'm probably not gonna help if he doesn't.
I
ask.
probably wouldn't even ask. Like,
Yeah, I'm
I'd
not
probably
gonna
just say
help.
like. Okay. It's turned from a -2 into a +1, so that's good. And I rolled a 16, so that's 17.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
And then plus your proficiency.
That's 17.
Okay, 17. Okay, it's gonna take you a couple of hours to do this, but you sit down and you immediately are like, okay, yeah, I can put this together. It's just gonna take me a while because there's a lot of pieces. But while you're doing that, what are the rest of you two doing?
So we have the bear mask to sell.
Mhm.
I mean, it has silver thread. How could we chalk this up to him?
I mean,
Perhaps-
it's. Where did we get the mask again?
It was with the cultists' items.
So we were diving in a long lost temple of the Goean wilds, and we found this cool mask. And it's silver, and it was in a temple. It was on a stand. It looked really important, so I took it. Not like magical, but it looks like cool art, and maybe there's a collector out there.
And perhaps it could bring the favor of the god whose temple it was.
Mm-hmm. Does the mask have any religious symbols on it, or it's just a bear mask?
Not any that you recognize. No, it seems like it's just a bear mask.
Yeah, cool. Then we can definitely pull this one off.
It's literally bear mask. Never mind. I make it pun.
I like the pun.
I mean, if we want to have a symbol on it, I also have a symbol of Baphomet here.
No, we don't want that symbol on it.
There's just like a note in it that says, "Dear Asmodeus, I know we got off on the wrong foot."
You're invited to our next masquerade party. Alright, so you want to go sell the bear mask to Robin?
To who?
Alright. We'll kind of skip through the roleplay unless you want to ask him a specific question. How much do you want for it?
700.
Do it. Oh, trade it with the bonsai tree.
Hold on, I'm gonna find out how much we want for it.
LJ bottle.
Oh no. Oh.
90 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if like a vase, just a bog standard vase with unknown contents is worth 100.
It's the mystery. That's what makes it so fancy.
No,
Now
it's
you've busted it to
mysterious-
pieces.
It's from a mysterious temple.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Come on, nat 20.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
We
Like, you know what,
together
instead of-
worked on a story to
Sure.
together come up
Sure.
with how.
That's a 12.
That was
Okay.
advantage, right? 'Cause the
Yeah, there was a 2 and a 6.
Yeah. Yeah, he rolled a 19. Natural 19 on his. I do not think that this is quite so valuable. I would price it at maybe 25 gold.
I mean, it's just not very troubling for us to continue to carry this,
Mm-hmm.
and perhaps someone who knows its value would be willing to pay more than.
Perhaps. But I do not wish to invest more than I will return.
I
Yeah.
am understanding of what you are saying, and
Okay.
so
You
I will
wish to
take my
keep
leave.
it?
Good day, sir.
Have a good day.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in the next couple of hours while Thorak is doing stuff?
I'm just gonna read through my spell book to figure out, literally, chapter by chapter, literally book one, each spell detail, and then trying to figure it out.
Okay. Make an intelligence
thing-
check. See how well you can figure stuff out. Or investigation, as that also works.
I'm gonna use luck. God damn it, 4 and then 5.
Brexy is busy right now.
It's 7 for investigation.
Okay. You don't really know where to start, but you're looking at stuff. Thorak, you start putting this together, and fairly quickly you realize that this is a skull. It is not a skull of any race that you have ever encountered or experienced. It seems kind of similar to a tiger's skull or something. There's definitely a sort of feline shape to it, but it's definitely not as squashed and elongated as an actual feline skull. There is a bit of humanoid shape to it as well. Because you are putting it together, you do not have to roll for this. You find on the insides of the eye sockets there are carved words in a language you do not necessarily recognize, but the letters are. It is in Dwarven script, but it is not Dwarven. What languages do you know?
Abyssal, Common, Dwarvish, Giant.
You do not know what this says, but you do recognize the letters as Dwarven script.
At
Dwarven
that point,
runes.
once I see it, I'd probably look over to the smarty pants wizard. Hey, I'm almost
Yeah?
done with this, so don't touch it. But can you read that? Right there on the inside of the eye. Can you read that?
Do I know it right away? I speak
Um,
common and halfling.
Nope. You don't.
Well, I can cast ritual for my comprehend language, and I can see what I can read.
Yeah, I'll keep fixing it. Let me know once you've cast, and I'll let you look again.
Okay, I start ritual casting.
Okay. So you have to actually be touching the text while you cast it, I think. So you're still putting the head together and you've got your eyes and you've got your fingers in the eye sockets while you're casting. Does comprehend language tell you what language it is?
You understand literal meaning of any spoken language. Any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface.
Okay, but it doesn't. You don't know what language it is. Okay. So
no,
what
but
it
I will
says,
understand meaning of.
yes,
Yeah.
what it says, we fear the world has fallen. The sky tells us no more. Perhaps the sea will deliver us.
We fear the world is fallen. The sky has.
The sky tells us no more. Perhaps the sea will deliver us.
Deliver us.
Found on weird cat, not cat skull.
My cat. Cat dog.
Weird cat. Cat dog.
I said the words.
Okay. Oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah. Wait.
Alright.
Does it? Isn't it kind of look like what Yelsop look like?
I don't know. I look at it. Does it look like Yeltsop?
Make a nature check?
Okay.
I rolled a nat one.
I rolled 17.
Well, you didn't see Yeltsov's skull when he was
Okay.
in were tiger shape.
The
So,
shape was.
Thorak, you're like, I mean, doesn't have fur, so no.
There's no
Elliot-
nose on it. Okay.
it's a little bit different in like some of the features, but it is fairly similar of like a semi-anthropomorphized feline skull.
Oh, shit. It might be were tiger skull.
Maybe it's your skull.
I put my head beside. Does it look like it?
Does it look like it?
It is larger than his for sure. And
It might be
once
too
again,
big.
you can't see his actual skull, so it doesn't have skin
Or
on
like
it.
touching the top of his head and like.
I mean, so with the skull you have, there's like spaces like for the ears that are like up here on the top instead of like on the sides. So there's definitely like that missing and stuff. There's like kind of fangs and things. Actually, Elias, that's something that you would be able to tell apart between Yeltsov in his anthropomorphized tiger form. He had more fangs and more teeth than what this thing has.
Oh, okay. This might not be a were tiger thing. But,
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Denono might like it. Those weird sky and sea things. So
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you can use it for some ritual thing.
yeah.
Sky and sea?
Ah, oh, when did you get
were-
back?
Wait,
Mono?
where did you come from? Oh my god.
Oh,
I
as you
mean-
guys are walking back, the old elven lady is like sitting on top of the sandcastle hut, kind of like
Oh my God.
meditating. She's got like a seagull in each hand.
Why are you up there?
To see the ships. By the way, she's not facing where the ships are at all.
No, Elliot, just let me touch your head real quick. It's not.
Okay. Oh, maybe I can wear the scarf.
Oh, maybe.
Can I
The
put
sound
my
isn't
head in-
trapped in by the sandcastle, so they can hear everything we're saying.
Yeah.
Nope. Too small to wear, but too big to be your head.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Your friends are playing with a skull. Very
You know-
strange.
Honestly, I've seen them do stranger.
Mm,
Stranger things indeed.
What is your name?
my name, Pangata.
Pengat.
Pangata.
You say she's elven.
Yes, very old elven woman.
I'm so sorry. I have to step away for a few minutes. Would now be a good time to just take a break? It's like 7 here.
Like just we'll finish this conversation with Pangata and then we'll go to the break.
Because I gotta step away like right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I saw you sort of standing in the water earlier, and now you're up there with those birds. Is this like a regular ritual, or just sort of,
I
you know?
live my life with the life of the sea and the creatures within it. Yes, it is my life. I watch the sea. I see the ships. Now that you're closer, actually, you see that her eyes are completely like whited out. She is some form of blind, some degree of blind.
Have you ever seen a seahorse?
Yes, I have been a seahorse.
You've been a seahorse.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from?
From the sea.
You came from the sea?
Well, no, but I chose to become part of the sea.
I think someday I may be able to be a seahorse.
I can hear it in your voice that you are as me. No, not the sea. You are the
No.
trees. You are dark places.
Darker places, you said?
Places darker than the trees.
Do I hear these two? Or
If you
probably?
have stopped fooling around with the skull, maybe.
Probably not. They'll probably not hear it.
I have been underground sometimes. Is that what you see?
No.
Is it like a dark, like a evil dark, or dark like a literal dark?
Why not the both? And she kind of looks down at you with her, like, whited out eyes.
Well, I don't want to be evil.
I don't want to be the ocean, but I live among it. I live among
I thought you said that.
I am
you
of the
chose
sea,
that.
but I am not the sea.
Oh. I think I understand.
I don't.
That is alright. Things are shown in time.
We're
And
still fighting, Dorek.
And she looks
Fighting?
out.
No, not
It
that
turns out
fighting.
the old elf lady was a dragon turtle.
Damn it. No, she is a lion turtle. She teaches you all energy bending.
Is she?
What? Now we can defeat Fire Lord Ozai.
Yeah.
For the comet that comes in 6 days now.
60? She kind of like stands up and like slides on the sand to like just kind of like plop off the side. I hope you find safe winds on the seas. You are not the only ships about. Some seek your help, some seek your ruin. Don't sink. Kind of like walks off into the ocean. And then after a few steps, when like the water is like up to her waist, she like jumps in and starts to swim. And that is where we're gonna take our break. So we'll go to the bathroom, get a drink, all those wonderful things. Come back in like 5-10 minutes. We'll see you in a second. Bye.
Bye.
Does he drink because he likes it, or is he trying to numb himself from his past or present self?
Thorak is actually pretty young for a dwarf. Before he left, he didn't really do too much drinking, but like everyone did drinking because they're dwarves, and he lived underground, and like it's nothing. You drink and you hunt spiders, like that's what you do. So once he's gotten out, he's like, yeah, drinking's great, and then also he might be trying to numb something or another. He has not talked about it with really anyone else, and it's never really come up. So no one really knows. He knows. Well, he thinks
Incredibly
he knows.
traumatic.
Yeah, something incredibly traumatic. It was a good time. Now he drinks.
How do you like the progression of Thorak so far, and do you have anything you want to as a character?
I mean, I have a lot I want to work on him as a character. He's not, You know, I have a lot of ideas in my head, and I have to remember Thorak's kind of stupid. He's young and brash, and he's not like he hasn't been playing D&D for the past 7 years. So it's hard to keep them separate. But I definitely he has a lot of maturing to do. He has a lot of learning to do. I don't know if you guys know this, but even if they're your god, if they suddenly say kill anyone who knows me, that's probably not the best. Just hanging out, which I do love, by the way. On the part of the other answer of that, I love that you added that in, because that was all Lydia. Full credit to her, nothing to me there, and I love it. But yeah, he has a lot of growing in a lot of different ways. And then there's some things that he already knows that I haven't gotten to show off yet, and then there's things that he's just kind of learned throughout it. So it's a growing game for him. He's a young chap. I'd say I actually think Denono, he likes the kind of opposite of him that Denono is. Even though they grew up in in our little backstory things, they traveled together for like a week or two before they met the group. And so they got a chance to know each other. And Denono is like a forest elfy version of him. They're both like very, like they didn't know much outside their own thing. They both did their own thing, worshiped their own things. They had their own society, and then they're now out in the world for their own reasons. And so it's just kind of interesting, two people born under similar circumstances are super different. And I think he likes that. And he also likes just how low-key he is and the bad influence that Thorak can tell he is on Denono. He's simultaneously like mystified by it, and also just like he really thinks it's just another day. Like that's truly where he's at right now. Like this is what reality is once you leave the cave, This is just what happens. Things attack. Guess I'll deal. And I don't think he had time when he was in the ocean to like look. He was so beelined in on gotta save Elias and Lycum, and then gotta save Denono, that he wasn't like, holy shit. Like, what is all of this?
So emotionally avoidant. Therapist would love to get their hands on Thorak and just be like, alright, you gotta feel your feelings.
Thorak disagrees fully.
Yeah. So it's possible, I feel like. Because we're a bunch of goofs, and it's great. Like, the second that it goes into, like, personal territory, because we haven't done any, like, personal stuff quite yet. Yeah. The second it goes into personal territory, I think it'll be, like, serious mode on.
For Find the Sun. In woods. With teacher. Optional. Find teacher house. Went to teacher house. Found teacher. Teacher's aware type. Like,
a lot of the backstories are of, like, even established NPCs are not anywhere. Like, Keldra's backstory, even though I played her in, like, a one-shot... She has been with you for a little bit, and she has been existent in the world as a council member for over a year. Her backstory is written down nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. It's all in my head. So if all of a sudden my memory becomes fallible, then it's a problem, because you're like, oh, what was her dad's name? I know I've
Mike?
said it before. Yeah. Actually, I think...
Bubsy OnlyFans.
Anytime I go to a party, I always bring a treat. My sweet and tasty Twitch subscribers are always a huge hit. Today, I'm going to show you what goes into our subscribers here at Performance Check, so you can make some, or be some, of your very own.
First, we start with a viewer. This viewer needs to be nerdy, but also fun. This will ensure that the other ingredients will be a perfect fit and support the other ingredients that we will add next. Add a bit of individuality and a dash of spice. Next, we whip up the performance check half. In a separate bowl, mix fantasy magic with crazy schemes until it all looks the same. Probably only a minute or two. Then add some eggs. Are they dragon eggs? Chicken eggs? Horse eggs? Who knows, but we need eggs. After this, it's time to put it all together.
at this point, we turned this lovely pairing into a full Twitch subscriber. There's a couple of different tactics that people like to do when doing this. If you choose to use Twitch Prime, you'll get a free subscription every month, but you'll have to remember to keep checking in and resubscribing every month. If you don't choose to use Twitch Prime, you'll get a choice of 3 different tiers. They're pretty similar to each other, but the hotter tier subscription you choose, the toastier that your subscription will become.
Once your subscription is ready, you can dress it up with all sorts of add-ons.
And there you go. Now you know how to make your very own Twitch subscriber and wow any adventuring party that you join.
All right, we're back. Hey, we had a wonderful
Hey.
break. Hope you did too.
True.
All right, let's get back into this. So, you guys have reconvened at the Sandcastle hut. Pangata, the sea druid, has jumped her old woman self into the ocean and swam away. So, in the interest of time, what things do you want to do in the next couple of days before the ship is fixed, and then the next couple of days after that, before you hopefully arrive at Southwold?
I'm just gonna read the book.
Keep studying.
Keeps researching on it.
I'll get back
I'm
to
gonna.
that.
I want to make mention to Thorak that I think you gave me 500 gold pieces worth of trap parts to hold in this bag of holding.
Mhm.
So
I think it was. I think it was like 100. Hold on, let me look.
it's 500. Yeah,
Is it?
just-
Wow, good for me.
It's what's on the. It's what's in the bag. That's why I write
And-
things down.
Shall we just stick to the on the beach, like ignore everyone on the ship and stay here, or should we go back to the ship?
We should go back to the ship.
Yeah, we'll probably
Okay.
go back.
Okay.
For the night.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually, with some of those trap parts, just start practicing for things that we could use to trap Malello once we're actually in a forest.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be doing that, running through different options, seeing what I
Right.
can do.
Because you haven't had to use like trees to like hide things or as part of your traps before, so
Mm-mm.
spend a little bit of time amongst the trees on the island practicing traps. Okay.
Trap himself.
I think I am used to some types of traps, but not all. So I would be somewhat, I'd say, helping Thorak, both by helping, but also by testing, perhaps,
Okay.
being the test
Non-lethal
dummy.
one. Yeah.
Okay. So there's definitely a few times during the day when you get like hoisted up by an ankle or something just in the name of science.
But I am also trying to learn myself more about recognizing and dismantling these things as well. So,
How they fit together, how they work.
yeah.
Besides that, I drink.
Store would probably check in with the traders that come in that second day. And didn't the captain mention they have like a really, really good alcohol on this island?
They have some really tasty like rum and brandy and stuff.
Then I will get decent amounts of rum and brandy. Like
Okay.
not like full on kegs, like a cask size amount. Like
Like a decanter, you know.
With like rum, I don't know if you want like Like that's like
Yeah, but I want it to last for longer because we're probably
Okay.
not gonna come back to this island. So I'm like bulk order, so we have it for a while and it can come out at special occasions type thing.
nice.
Okay, great. How
So,
much money do you want to drop on this?
Special
Ah.
occasions like a Thursday night or a
Thursday.
Saturday night or a
Oh, Monday.
Sunday.
night.
Monday at 10 o'clock in
evening
the
or-
morning.
or we're bored.
I'm gonna drop, we'll say 30 gold pieces.
Okay.
On,
I'll get you a couple of nice, like, bottles.
okay. I'll mark off the 30 gold and I will add fancy rum and brandy.
Okay. How much money has Store spent on booze?
Hold on.
Booze.
Time out.
Probably
How
more
much
than
is
on
he buying?
anything
Hold
else.
on. Hold on. How much is he buying for 30 gold?
Like 2, like,
I think I would be getting more than 2 bottles.
All
with
I'm
30
saying
gold.
is you charged me 30 gold the first time I bought a bottle of whiskey. That's
mhm.
all I'm saying. One bottle of whiskey, 30 gold.
I don't
That's all.
know how much booze costs, excuse me.
I'll mark off a bottle of rum and a bottle of fancy rum and a bottle of fancy
Yes,
brandy.
it is nice. It is fancy stuff. I just kind of
I'm
go
gonna-
off of like the idea
Zorak
that a
will
nice
remember
bottle of wine is 10 gold. So if it's fancy and it's more of like a liquor thing, right?
Yeah, I'll
That's-
bite.
That stuff is liquor, right?
I don't think I want to tell you. I'm enjoying this.
Sure. In this universe, this is how it goes. I really would like to know how much money that Store has spent on booze.
It's quite a lot.
Yes.
Oh, it's a lot. We're pieces. If we
Definitely.
haven't passed it already.
Definitely in the triple digits.
Yeah.
It's been in the triple digits since the orange moon
Orange
stage.
moon.
Yes.
I was gonna, yeah. You and I have both bought a lot of alcohol too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we
Mhm.
both went halvesies on the kegs. I got that bottle, you got the orange, and then whenever we go a place, one of us usually buys several rounds. Wow, we buy a lot. Anyways,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of money.
paladins, alcoholism, one and the same.
You know. My oath of non-sobriety. Oath of indulgence. Cool. So, Elias, you've been studying, you've studied through the rest of that day and then through like the next day and stuff.
Yeah, free time, I might try blowing the dragon flute. Like, as a pet, I don't know what to do.
Okay. Make a performance check.
Oh wow. 30-20.
Oh wow. Okay, so you actually take to it fairly well. Like, it has kind of like a more resinous, like deeper tone, but it has a similar feel to like a recorder, but not as shrill and obnoxious.
Oh wow.
3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. That's all you played on the
But you figure out how to do some like some songs that you knew growing up. You're able to figure out like one of the sea shanties that you hear the crew doing, because you're kind of like hanging out on the boat and studying and stuff. So you hear like the crewmates fixing the boat. You actually see both of you guys, all of you guys see through the next couple of days that they hire 2 new people. Bonasra, who's she is a human sailor, female human sailor, and then Dedu, who is a female halfling sailor. Those are the 2 replacements that they get for who was it? Brent and Gecko, I
Gecko.
think, were the
Gecko,
ones who
yeah.
died.
3 of them, I think.
Yes.
Slate also, who was the half orc?
Goose?
Goose was the half orc. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry. the second afternoon, because you guys are going to be leaving just in like an hour or something, you hear a little panting noise as and you feel a little bit of pressure as Brexy kind of like crawls up your shoulder and like
What happened?
leans her head on your shoulder. It's just like, hey,
Hello? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm great. Are you okay?
Maybe.
That's a good answer, I guess. We're all maybe okay until we're not.
Yeah.
I found out a thing about
What did you find?
So, I was not surprised. I was kind of surprised that I found stuff out so fast. It was accidental, actually. I was hanging out.
Okay, calm. You're safe here. Slow down.
I'm sure. Okay.
Guys, check out this new fairy destroyer I got.
Bee destroyer.
You guys can protect me from all the dangers. Oh, sure. But no, I was hanging out with some other guys from the Unseelie Court, and we were just kind of, I just kind of floated. They're like, "Have you heard anything about a were-tiger?" And I found out this thing.
Yeah.
So it was like, how long ago? It was like 80 years ago. So there's a king of the Fae Court, the Unseelie Court. His name is Tavith. He's cool. He's great.
Okay.
Really
I
stylish.
took out the book and then take all the notes on it.
So he has been married like 8 times. He can't hold a woman down. But like 80 years ago, he was married to this lady, and this elven guy kind of snuck in the Feywild somehow. I don't really know. You're not really supposed to be able to do that so easy, but he did it. And he and Tavith's wife kind of like had a fling for like a week or something. Then Tavith found out about it. He was so mad. Turned this guy into a were-tiger. He like
Really?
Yeah, he like stuck him to a wall and he like cursed his blood. I don't know. It sounded really gross. But yeah. And so this guy, he's kind of a floozy, which is fine. Whatever. You can do what you want to do. So some of his kids are also were-tigers. Not all of them, because it, genetics. The P squares. Only some of his kids. It's a recessive gene, okay?
It's a recessive gene.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
can you please go further into the details of this part?
Yeah, this is important.
Which
Can you
number
drop
of the
it
chromosome
quickly?
going into? Which chromosome number? Is it 22 or 20?
No, it's an extra one that you get for a
An
were-tiger.
extra X or an extra Y?
No, it's a Q.
Oh,
It's a Q chromosome. Oh, wow.
But so yeah, not all of his kids are were-tigers, but some of them are. He's not like a bitey kind. He personally himself was, because he was like, he kind of was into it, he thought it was pretty great. So he didn't bite a ton of people. He bit some people, not whatever. But
Like
so,
for fun?
most of them come from because he has a lot of kids, because he he sleeps around a lot, because he's a floozy, whatever. That's fine.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, so yeah, your friend that bit you, he is one of the guy's kids.
We found his dad. Is he still alive? I should probably tell Yelsop that we found his dad.
I mean, maybe. He probably is. He's an elf, so he lives a long time. Unless someone
He's
killed
in the
him.
Feywild?
No, he's just around.
Okay.
He only went to the Feywild that one time. He's not allowed to go back anymore because of said things he did while he was in the Feywild. He can't go back.
I should tell Yelso about this. But you said something about he's being cursed in the blood? Something?
Yeah.
Do you know how he did that? If I know it, I might be able to reverse it.
I mean, it was like a corruption of the blood. The person I was talking to didn't have a lot of details, and I didn't exactly want to talk to Tavith about it because he could be pretty touchy about things, about his ex-wives.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, thank you so much, Braxy. Do you want something in exchange? I got you. I stopped playing Dragon Flute for Braxy. I'll perform it for them.
That is wonderful. You should play that all the time, especially when people are sleeping. Be the best time to do it.
I give Braxy 2 grapes.
Oh my gosh, these things are so big compared to my body. I'm gonna be drunk for like a week.
Okay, you can go drunk.
Thorak in like 7 rooms down is like, why do I suddenly feel jealous of something?
Now, before I eat this first grape, is there anything else that you need to know about these things?
Oh no.
Because I'm gonna be
No.
out for like a week. It's gonna be really hard for
Shit.
me to help you out.
I don't know. Do you know where I can get the, like the holy urban stuff?
Temples, the houses of holy people.
Oh, I guess.
You could always travel to the plains of the gods and pick grass or something. I guess. That might be hard for you to do.
Oh, okay. We have 2 paladins. They might have some grass for the church. I should ask them.
I mean, I'm sure the churches hand out grass all the time. I'm sure that's the thing they're really into.
Morden, the god of blacksmithing's always like, man, I need more greenery around.
More greener. We need a ficus right in here.
We have some shrubbery.
You must get us a shrubbery.
I require you to bring us a shrubbery.
I think that might be enough. Okay, just good to know about the origin of the curses from the blood.
Do you
Okay.
need their name? You need the name. You know their name.
A name? I don't know. What's
Of
the
the
name?
guy. Need the name?
Yeah, I want it.
Okay, his name is Liu Feanor.
Feno. Liu Feno.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the dead of Yelsa. And then lots of baby tigers. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
Heard that name before?
I'm gonna get so wasted now. I'm gonna
Okay.
go, okay?
Have fun. Have fun.
He
Thank
like
you,
fades from view as he takes like a big old bite out of the grape.
Dan. Alright. And I try my start. Okay. Gather my thoughts and I just started trying to. I know about this, I know about that. And I'm gonna start reading the book and I just carefully try to figure out how to.
Okay. Roll an Arcana or Investigation with advantage.
Advantage or what? I'll go Arcana 19.
Okay. So yeah, throughout the rest of the evening, as the ship kind of like pulls out, or you're able to specifically focusing in on the blood and what corruption of blood is, because there are definitely some stuff that you've studied that involved like kind of like blood poisoning and like that sort of thing, and a lot of damaging necromantic magic can also do with the blood, because the blood and the soul are very interrelated. So you are able to find out a lot about why a curse can latch onto the blood, and you're starting to find ways that might work, maybe not to fully remove it, but to dampen it.
Okay. Alright. Okay, sounds good. I just took notes in there, all thing that I might try to do. Like, like slowly building up. Just okay. Alright.
I forgot I also... Oh, sorry.
No, I'm done.
I also wanted to clue Denono and Liam Store in on what we found on the cat skull. Just being like, hey, so it's like this weird cat skull thing. We fear the world has fallen. The sky tells us no more. Perhaps the sea will deliver us. It's written like inside the eye socket. And like it looks like dwarvish, but the thing is, I couldn't read it. I had to have Elias cast the spell, so I don't know. Either you, eh?
I know zero languages that have Dwarven script.
What languages do you know? And you too, Star.
Common,
North-
Druidic, Elvish, Sylvan.
Historic Frozen.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Just,
He
I
looks
thought he
so
was just
intense.
really intense for a second.
it's funny because he hit that right when Aaron said Liam.
Yeah.
Then
I'm actually gonna pull up really quickly Store's page, just so I can check really quickly to see if he does know this. Because if he did, that'd be great. No, he does not. Oh, I didn't know this. Store speaks Dwarvish. Funny that.
Oh,
I think that came out before.
I think
Yeah.
probably
I
so.
I think we whispered sweet nothings to each other at least once.
The sweet nothings of Dwarvish. Liam, when you come back, please tell us. All right. So, any final things you want to do or talk about with people before you get to Southwold?
Just
Well-
quick bookkeeping. With Thorak and Denono's experimentation, how much of the trap parts did we use up over those day and a half?
I mean, I would say you guys are being careful enough that you would not have expended very much. So maybe 5 gold. Like,
Okay.
very small amount. Lean over again. Lost.
Is Keldra and Lycan find us, or he just doesn't care? I'm just gonna give them space. Like,
about this for a sec. So they're definitely more reserved. And at no point do they like come and find you.
yeah,
But they're not
I
like
probably-
hostile or anything.
I probably might give them space to process. Not gonna bother them. Just-
Cool.
Yep, that's all. I hope Liam can come back.
I know. Pop stuff up again, so at least. not,
Oh,
like, cut
I
in
think he's
half.
probably.
Yeah, he probably loves
restarting, like-
internet. For people
did say-
watching, he just moved this past week, so his house
Yeah.
is still like getting set up and fixed up and everything. Okay. I don't want to do this stuff without him though. But I don't want to stop for the night. Yeah.
I start poking holes in the ship.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe I might try to. I don't know. I have time with the time I'm reading book. Yeah, maybe I might not have enough time. I'll
Mhm.
just probably summon Corgi and then just play around with him a little bit.
Okay. You do
haven't
have
talked to-
like 2 days
Oh.
until from leaving Coddlenear to getting to Southwold.
Okay. I mean, I'll just probably read more book. Is it
Okay.
possible?
Yeah,
or-
that's totally fine. I'll say with the time that you're putting in, the thing that you and I discussed, you are confident in your ability to do this.
Ooh, nice.
Be able to figure it out.
Yeah, based on my knowledge and about everything from the no and everything. Yeah.
You have reasonable certainty that it will work the way that you hope it would.
Okay. My mom said it's pretty good.
Your mom thinks you're the smartest halfling in the whole world.
I also any morning and night there's not combat, I just go through like drills for myself, just like practicing different things,
Okay.
keeping on top of it. I also want to practice taking the hammer out mid swinging and having it hit stuff, so like it forms while I'm swinging nothing, and like just
Wow.
tricks I can do to look cool with it.
Okay. So one of these mornings while you're doing this, probably like the second morning, like the final day before you're supposed to get to your destination, while you are in the midst of this and you're like doing a big old swing, Lycum actually like blocks your swing with like her big old falchion machete thing that she's got. Just like practice a lot. This is a good thing.
Yeah, you gotta stay in tip-top shape. Why? You want in? And I kind of like ready it.
Oh, you want to fight me?
Look, I don't If you want to, I mean, I don't want to hurt you too
She
bad or
kicks
anything.
you like right in the chest, or she's gonna try to. Oh, that's a natural 18. She's gonna kick you right in the chest and like push you back like 5 feet.
He's back.
Thorak, growing up in a rambunctious outfit, gets a big old smile on his face, and he puts the magical weapon away, and he just pulls out his halberd, because I don't want to like fuck someone with a magical weapon, you know, so to speak. And I'm gonna run and swing.
All right, roll an attack.
That's gonna be a 14.
I believe that's going to miss her. Yes, that misses. So you kind of like hit her on like, she's got like hide armor. No, she does not have armor.
Bro just blocks it like a badass.
She just like takes it across the chest. She's like, you hit like a girl.
Damn, you don't react like one, but I like it. I'm gonna go for one more.
Okay, go ahead.
That's better. That's a 16.
That still misses. She like ducks under this one. She's gonna try and like hit you with her her morning star, not her falchion. She doesn't want to cut you in pieces.
Yeah, I don't wanna.
Oh, that's a 17 to hit.
Miss.
It just like clatters across your armor. She's like, are we really trying to hurt each other, or is this just, you know?
I don't know. I'm having fun, honestly.
Okay. You spend a bit more time like whacking each other. Do you want to take damage? Or is it mostly just like friendly sparring?
I would only escalate it if she escalated it. Like Thorak would react to that. So if she started trying to like if I suddenly got stabbed in the arm, like I'm going hard and like, you know.
Well,
but if she doesn't,
she
it's just,
would.
like,
She would.
boring.
She wouldn't necessarily stab you. She would like try and turn around like the weapon and just like bludgeon whack you for like 4 damage.
Then I'd
or
stick
something.
with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't like. If it escalated past that, I would continue because Thorak doesn't know when to stop. But like, it's as long as it doesn't get there. I'm good.
Unfortunately, she doesn't know when to stop either. So.
We might just end up full out
Gonna
rolling
live.
until one of us is incapacitated.
All right, should we do a full-on
Oh my
fight
God.
between the two of you?
I'll
Then?
do it.
Okay. Let me switch to like
my
more
God.
fight music then.
my
Okay.
I assume this is past the point of friendly bonks.
Yes.
You're going for
How about we
throat.
roll initiative then?
This is the best initiative I've rolled, period.
Oh
I got
yeah,
14.
what'd you get?
14.
All right, you go first. Go ahead.
All right. With my halberd, whatever she did, like my blood's coming out of my nose. Like, all right, this is how we're playing. No magic. That's gonna be a 19.
Okay, that hits.
Did you say that hit? What?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Javelin or halberd,
Yes.
not 1d10. That's 8 damage,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right, so you like whack her across the face, and there's like a horrible crunching sound as you like shift her jaw out of place or something. She spits out like a wad of blood, and she gives you this like feral smile, just like, all right, now it's a fun time. She is going to rage, and then she is going to attack you 2 times.
That doesn't count as magic.
With her morning
Good.
star. She won't reckless attack yet. That's a 16
Miss.
and a 25.
Hit.
And 9 points of piercing damage.
Cool. I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna pull out. Well, I'm keeping my same weapon. Halberd. 18 plus 6, 24.
Okay, that hits.
Oh my god. Gonna kill each other.
And that's gonna be 9 plus 3, 15, 12.
Okay, 12. It is a magical. No, it's just. What kind of. Yeah.
It's just my halberd, so it's not my magical.
Yeah. And even if it was magical, She's not resistant to the magical stuff, just in general. So she only takes 6. So she kind of like squares up. She's like, "You're too slow," and she's going to drop into a frenzied rage and attack you 3 times.
All right. If I survive, I know what's happening next.
Oh boy. 18,
Hits.
21,
Hits.
19.
Hits.
Oh my god.
Hold on. If it meets the armor class, it hits still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then all 3.
$31 total points of piercing damage. She basically like jumps on you, like knocks you over, and is just like, bah, bah, bah.
Oh my god.
I assume it's just in flavor she knocks me over.
Yeah.
Okay, so in flavor, I headbutt her and get back up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, my eyes suddenly turn that weird black color again as I do my Hexblade's Curse on her.
Okay.
And that's enough to hit. Also, by the way, never mind, I'll tell you that in a sec. So
Okay.
that's 13 plus 8, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And I'm going to pump a smite into that.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta think about
I don't
math.
believe that's technically magic, exactly.
10. Neither is a rage and a frenzy and a...
Yeah.
So that's a D10, 2D what for smite?
Don't forget you can choose your 1d4 of force or radiant.
Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, man. 2d8, and it's gonna be radiant. I am the Lord. There's 1d8, there's 2d8, and then my Hexblade adds something.
Everyone else like, what the heck is going on?
I know,
up
you're
that
just like
on the
reading your book
deck?
and then you just hear bah!
Hexblade, okay, so that's a +3 to damage. Okay, I'm caught up.
It's a lot
We're
of
not-
number you're rolling.
The best rolls, to be honest, but they're not the worst rolls. 28 damage.
Okay. You gotta tell me what kinds of damage too.
Shit. Okay.
Oh my god.
Magic bludgeoning damage is 10.
Okay.
Radiant damage is 2d8 plus the d4. So that's
So that's the additional 18? No.
no, it's 3 less than whatever that is, because the Hexblade's Curse
Oh,
is
it's a... Is that necrotic damage? The Hexblade's Curse?
where does it say what type of damage? It just says 3 more, so I'll just say it's 3 more of the already
Of the
named
halved damage.
magical bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
Okay. And then 15 more from
Radiant.
magical radiant stuff. Okay. She's looking
Okay.
hurt.
And I don't know, she just pierced me next to my heart. I wipe away the blood there and get myself. Oh, I didn't mention when I was swinging, the halberd got put away and I swung with my hammer, which appeared in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I was practicing the moves.
Just
so I
like
wanted
put
to
it up, hide it, smack
Yeah.
down with the other one.
Whoosh!
You kind of knock her down to one knee and she's just like, "You said no magic. Well, that's okay.
That wasn't magic. You're magic.
Men lie. That's what they do."
And I'm
she's
wobbling.
She's gonna jump. Oh, I just realized you got advantage on attacks against her because she reckless attacked you. Make sure you don't crit.
Nope.
Okay. So she is going to. Well, how hurt do you look? Just give me a general. How hurt do
Very.
you look? Okay. So she's going
If I had to say out of 48, I look like an 8.
Okay. So she's gonna try and knock you down. So it's she's gonna do athletics It's basically like a grapple. You choose athletics or acrobatics. What'd you get?
23.
She got a 26. She just jumps up, kind of like shoulder checks you, like knocks you to the ground. And she like puts a knee on your chest, and she's just kind of like punch you. Gets advantage because you're prone.
Hell yeah.
He's so dead.
That's a 20. No, she's not proficient in unarmed strikes, so that's just a 23.
Let me check real quick.
And 19 on those two.
He's popping right now.
Which end up being 5 damage each. Who punches you?
You hit like a.
So if anyone cares to check on this would, she's not trying to kill you, so it's like kind of non-lethal, kind of.
I also have a goofy smile on my face still because this is a hella good fight. So like, you hit like,
There's like a couple people who like come to check, and she's just like standing there like flexing her fists, like, feels good to punch people. I like it a lot. After a little while, you are revived. You have like 1 hit point after a little while.
If I stumbled across him before that, I would put a little bit of lay on hands and thinking he's just drunk, so enough to like remove some of the poison. So like 5 points.
5 points.
oh, thank you.
She just
You
left
should
you
probably
there.
lay off the booze.
Actually, I think it would have helped right now.
Oh my
Have
Maybe
you
he
seen?
not drink enough.
What is she? I pull out my booze and I take a drink.
She reaches a hand out, she's like, give me some of that too.
And
She'll take a swig as well.
I just still lie there. We got like a rest of the day.
Yeah, it's true. Do you want to take a short rest or a long rest for the rest of the day? You did just take a long rest throughout the night, but it wasn't like a tense long rest, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a short rest.
Okay. I think Lycom will as well.
3d10 and 2d8s, alright. Is the point where I have too many dice and now I'm just getting lost?
Yes.
I'm like, what even is it?
Too many. Oh my god. Oh wow, she rolled really pitifully for her hit points. She used all 5 of them and does not have her max hit points. She's 1 short of her max.
I rolled, out of everything I rolled 3 2s and 2 4s.
Alright. So the 2 of you kind of like sit on the deck for an hour taking a short rest. She's just like, you know, snapping her jaw back into place, all that stuff. Your friend needs to be careful. If he goes crazy, I will kill him.
I now know you can. Ugh. And I like my nose back into place.
I've had to kill a lot of people. But, you know, it comes with the territory. When you try and protect people, you have to kill other people. Happens.
Yeah. I really understand that one. Take another long swig. I have to do math too.
Right. So you guys finish up your short rest. Throughout the day, actually once like noon starts to pass, clouds start to blow in from the south. Not anything super intense quite yet. There's the waves are not rocking the boat like too much. It's just starting to get dark. There's a bit of a drizzle. Continue along And about like 5 o'clock in the evening, Captain Mayswell comes to get all of you. He says, so there's not like a port for the town. Southwold's actually a few miles inland, so we're just gonna have to drop you off in a rowboat.
Oh,
Is that alright?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Good, because there's not really another way to do it unless you want to jump over the side. So,
Elliot?
The rowboat works.
alright. So there's a sort of old fortress, really run down. No one's used it in centuries, as far as I know. So when we get to that, when we see that, that's where we'll let you off, because there's a little bit more, what's the word? Control
Beach?
of the beach. There's a little bit more stability of the beach, just, you know, in that sort of area. So that'll be probably in, you know, about an hour or so. So get your stuff out of your cabins. Don't leave anything behind, or it'll be ours. It was wonderful having you all with us. Minus the, frankly, extremely odd and frightening water monster experience.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
weird.
yeah.
Be careful out there if that's a regular thing on the ocean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's happened on like 100% of our trips now.
That-
Yeah.
Every time I've been
that's-
on the ocean.
That's probably a you thing, because if that was a normal thing, then people wouldn't be sailors, because we lost like
I mean, I
25%
figured
of our crew.
it was a bit of a joke. I've only ever been at sea once.
Yeah.
Mm.
Me too.
Well, maybe if you need another ship next time, maybe not us, because we're not wanted to get chased down by water demons anytime soon. I'm gonna have to go and tell Gecko's mom that he's no longer with us.
Well, we don't know he's could be a.
I mean, he's no longer with me, so he's no longer with us.
Ah. Fair. No longer
Well,
on the ship. That's
you
accurate.
might find him on the way back. I don't know, floating
Captain?
in the water or something.
Captain, may we have a word?
Yes, friend, Mr. DeFlono.
The flow. No.
You never corrected her on her name. What? And she kind of like walked to the side with you. What do you need?
I just gave her 50 gold, and then I walk away.
Oh wow.
She just kind of like accepts it and looks down at it. It's like, all right. Closes her fist over it and like puts it in her pocket. In that moment, as you're like turning back to come towards your friends, there is a bright blue flash, and after a few seconds there is a roll of thunder as you see across on the shore this bolt of lightning come and strike down and light up the area. You see a crumbling citadel with big old walls surrounding it right up against the beach. There is some like sand and stuff beyond it that like goes down into the surf itself, but it is like right up on the beach. The walls are crumbling, though they still stand in most places. Immediately following the first, there is a second bolt of lightning that comes and strikes on this big old tower that's off to one side of it. And you actually see, you can tell, even though you're fairly far away still, how crumbling this tower is, because you see the bolt of lightning through the center of the tower. Like there's holes in the side and you can see the lightning. Very odd. Probably Denoto, you know this best. Lightning usually strikes the highest thing, so the fact that you're seeing it through the tower is a bit odd. As you are watching and the ship continues to approach this location, you see... Actually, I want you guys to make me perception checks, please.
perception.
See if you notice this.
I'm just scared right now.
I also would like to mention something we discussed before, that I do check the weather regularly. Would that, like, because of that, is this natural, or could I tell?
It was not something that your sense of nature told you was going to occur. But your affinity with nature, this is not an unnaturally occurring storm.
12.
Okay.
You got a 12 with your perception? 9, 4.
21.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I forgot my minus one.
3. Okay. Let's see what the girls get.
Thank goodness for expertise.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh boy. Neither of them have... They both have +1 to perception, so definitely did not know. You are the first one to see this. There is probably still a good, like, mile off, further to the east from you, now that you've, like, rounded the side of the coast. There is a bubbling and frothing in the ocean. As the surface is disturbed by something beneath it. And after a few seconds of you noticing this and maybe pointing it out to everyone else, a shape bursts up from underneath and soars into the air. It's kind of serpentine in its body, but there's these sort of like fin-like wings that run down the entire side of it. And there's like these kind of like spiked set of horns that come down the back of the head. And there's something on its back. You also see from where it came popping up several heads that are, it's still a little bit too far for you to really see, but there is some other creatures of some sort down there. And the flying thing begins to move its way towards. And that is where we're going to end tonight. We'll pick this up in 2 weeks. We have our Halloween one-shot next week. So come back for that. It's going to be super spoopy, super fun. And in 2 weeks, we will have a continuation of this. Hope you have a wonderful night. Hope you have a wonderful week. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay calm, stay, good. And we'll see you next time. Bye!